Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Soft Server. In this video I'm explaining about the information of onboarding checklist. Like in this previous video I have explaining the previous work related to the 1 week and 1 day task of you are becoming a Microsoft Learn student ambassador. Then which types of work you have to do. I have already told you in this previous video, like in this 1 day task and the 1 week task. So in this video I'm explaining the 1 month task, like which types of work you have to do in this 1 month task. Okay, so before we starting the task, I'm just one important thing I want to share you. So those who are becoming ambassador after 7th April, like after 7th April, who are not be required to do the technical onboarding, these types of challenge, you don't need to do this challenge. You don't need to do this technical onboarding. If you are seeing on this website, there is a please mention there, if you onboarding after 17 April 2024, the learned path and the technical onboarding requirement has been retried. Okay, so there is a no requirement, there is a no mandatory to do the technical onboarding task. In this video I'm explaining like which types of work you have to do in the previous time. I'm just giving the very short intro. Okay, so in this complete learning path you have to do in the previous time, like you have to complete the any challenges, you have to complete the any courses from the Microsoft Learn website. Okay, so you have already know the Microsoft Learn website, so you have do the only any one if you want to do the courses or any modules. Okay, so these are the path you have to follow it. And the second thing is choose the learning path from the official student ambassador program list. These are the some Microsoft application. In this application there is a multiple topics are there. In this topic you have choose any one of them topic and you can complete the whole module. Like in this data and analytics, in this seed you can, there is a two modules are there. In this education sector there are four modules are there. So you have to do any one courses from any in this, like in this module, in these courses. Okay, at right now there is a not need to do these things. I'm coming to the previous point. So this is the complete and learning path, you don't need to do this task. Then I'm coming to the second topic, finish your technical onboarding. Okay, so in this finish your technical onboarding, there is opening a GitHub and there is a repository. Okay, at the previous time you have to host your portfolio on the Microsoft Azure platform, but right now you don't need to host your portfolio on Microsoft Azure. If you are interested to do this thing, then you can do whatever, there is a not problem. Okay, if you are becoming an ambassador, definitely you have Azure subscription and you can do according to your want. If you are comfortable, if you are interested, then you can simply do. You have to create your portfolio. If you don't have a portfolio, then you can create. Otherwise you just clone the portfolio from the repo and you customize according to your want. Okay, so the second task, finish your technical onboarding, you don't need to do this task. Okay, and third thing is begin using your contributor ID. In this task, this is like a sharing content. Okay, this is a type of work like sharing a content. If you are want to interested to making a video, to like writing a content, to like sharing the information related to the Microsoft Azure or Microsoft, any related to the Microsoft topic on Microsoft modules, challenges, courses, what you want. Like if you want to share the social media, like articles and blogs, like podcast and videos, online support, if you want to do this any one of them, you can just written the post, written the blog, making a video. And the, like if you are creating a video, if you are creating a post, so like last in your link of the post you just paste your contributor ID. Okay, and you can share your network. And if you are sharing these things, so in this in this sharing content, there is a contributor ID, a leaderboard. So in this leaderboard your name will be showing like this, congratulations to that at this types of. And you can see that like this is a Excel sheet. In this sheet you can see that how many candidates have visited your website, your page, your blogs, and you can whatever you can see that in this leaderboard. Okay, so see, this is a uh, mm, this is Excel files are working very well. So you can check your name, you can, if you are doing the task, you can see your visitor, you can see your email id, you can see your visitor starts. Okay, so these are this thing. So if you can share the information, then you can just go through. And the next thing, start planning your first event. If you want to create the event, if you want to create the cloud skill challenges, it's depend on you. Event means not if you are organizing the event in our university college. Event means if you want to create the virtual event, if you want to create the cloud skill challenge, if you are interested to organize the event in your universities college, whatever, it's your choice. So these are event planning. Okay, so in this cloud skill challenges are there. So in this next video I am making the full procedure to how to become a Microsoft ambassador alpha to beta. In this one process, you have to create your event, as well as you get a lot of things. You organize this cloud skill challenge, and through this challenge you get the certificate vouchers, and you can redeem the voucher, you can give the examinations, as well as you can get the certificate from the Microsoft Azure fundamental certificate. I have making a different video on it, because event is a different thing. So I am making a next video on this playlist. If you are watching this video, so you can see that you can just go through this playlist. Okay, so these are my playlist. If you are following this playlist in future, definitely you are become a Microsoft Gold ambassador. Okay, so these are the whole thing. If you are investor right now, and this is some facilities for you, so definitely you can use it. First thing is Microsoft Azure. Okay, so this is the basically Azure account. So if you are becoming a Microsoft student ambassador, then your Azure subscriptions will be free. So definitely you can use it. You can log in your official Microsoft student ambassador mail, and in this mail you can see there is a subscriptions ID. You can see there is a 12,500 credit remaining in your Visual Study Enterprise. And what is Enterprises? I can just go through the another link. Okay, so these are the VS Enterprises. There is a multiple subscriptions are there. You can see that your name is written there, and you see, if you are logging through this mail, you can see there is a product key, there is some benefit options for the student ambassador, like there is marketing place, there are a lot of things are there. See, if you're logging through the page, you can just like in this Azure section, you just click on the Go Start. So these are the Microsoft 365, and I have already activated Visual Studio from Mac, Windows development account. These are a lot of things are there. Okay, so you can see that. So this is the download product key subscriptions, GitHub. A lot of things are there. So in this page you can also log in the Microsoft Azure account. Okay, so these are the some features you have to use it. I am making a next video related to the event organizations and how to become a Microsoft student ambassador alpha to beta. Okay, definitely the next video will be uploaded soon. Hope this video helpful for you. Please subscribe my channel for updated related to the Microsoft student ambassador. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.